Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about issues. So, issues is something that you typically will see inside GitLab. Um, the issues is a way for you to organize different parts of your project in small, bite-sized deliverables. So, you typically want to make changes to your code base in something small enough, and you could easily review it. So when you create an issue, you want to make an issue that's typically going to be associated with a branch, and we'll go more into branches later. But typically, you want the issue to be something that's like self-contained, as small as possible, something that solves a problem or a new idea or a bug fix, something like that. So that's typically the scope of what an issue is. It could be like a new adding new documents to it. It could be an issue, but pretty much you just want to break your issues down so that it's nice and self-contained without too much dependencies going on, just for the sake of moving things quickly through your project. So here we don't have any issues yet, but let's say we wanted to create an issue. You could click new issue, and then typically you want to give it a name that's kind of self-explanatory. So this one we'll just call it our first issue. Okay. And there's like issue types. You could set up, you could write a little description. Here, my title is pretty self explanatory, so I'm not going to put a description. But for things that are more complicated, or things especially if you want to share with other team members that need to know more information, it might be a good idea to write some description here. And then here you have like a signee. You could assign to myself, or if there's other people on the project. You could set a due date, for example, if there's a time constraint. There's a milestone if you created a milestone for your project. And there's like different labels you could create to help you like identify different issues. So after you set all these things, you're pretty much set, and then you could go ahead and create the issue. And then once you create the issue, um, pretty much you have something that you could associate. We'll talk about branches later, so you'll associate those things with your issue. But um, when you go to all your issues, you'll see a list of all your issues, and the idea is you could assign issues to different people, and then you could collaborate and work on the project all together. Okay, so once we get into branches in our next video, you'll get a better idea of how the branches are associated with your issues. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, give a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.